Hello and welcome back to Andrew Tested. I want to thank Mellif for sending me this compact impact driver for me to review, model MDF1020. As always, I'm going to unbox, talk about the features, compare it, and well, of course, we're going to rate it. Without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. Alright, so let's see what we got in here. So first we have the Mellif impact driver manual. And then we have the impact compact. Wow, this looks really nice. So first we have some items where you can actually attach it to the bottom of the drill. So this is so you can attach it to your belt if you want to attach it to your belt, or put it onto your belt. Got that. Okay, it's got a Phillips head on both sides, some screws to screw it in, and then you got this where you can attach it as well to your drill on the bottom. Alright, so this is nice. So what you could do if you have a toolbox, metal toolbox, what you can do is you can actually take this insert and just place it right into your box. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to. But let's just take this out. It's the first time seeing this, and this looks really, really nice. Wow. Really like the feel of this. It's really, actually, it's very, very compact. Just by looking at it, it looks great. Has a good weight to it, not too heavy. I do have the Dewalt version next to me. Take off the battery, and you can kind of compare it. So, right here, as you can see, it's a lot more compact. So if you get into some tight spots, the Mellif will actually provide a little bit, you can get into a little bit more tighter areas, where this one, the Dewalt, is a little bit bigger. So you can see the size difference. The Dewalt model is DCF885, that's what I'm comparing it with. And again, the Mellif is MDF1020. So comparison wise, you can see it that way, straight ahead, sideways, backwards. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll look at the features. So I'll put a Dewalt battery. This does not come with a Dewalt battery, so you'd have to have your own. Slip it on. Here's your Mellif. Here's your Dewalt. I mean, clearly the Mellif is a lot brighter. Yep. This Mellif is a Generation 2 Pro. Here's some stats that are side by side. So the Dewalt has 3 LED diodes, where the Mellif has it all the way around with LEDs. The Dewalt has 1 speed. The Mellif has 4 speeds. Speaking of speeds, the Dewalt has 2,800 RPMs, where the Mellif has 3,500 RPMs on the highest setting. If you want to talk about torque, Dewalt has 1,400 inches per pound. The Mellif has 2,213 inches per pound. So this means you're getting more torque with the Mellif compact impact driver. We got all these stats with torque and RPMs and all that stuff, but you know what? Let's see what these things can do out there. So we're outside now, and I'm going to take this decking screw and put it into a 4x4. This is an owl house. I'm going to do 1 hole here and 1 hole on the inside. We're going to start with the Dewalt compact impact driver, and we're going to see how fast this will screw in. So let's check this out. Okay, that was really quick. So now we're going to check on the Mellif. Alright, so we installed the first decking screw, and now we're going to put the second decking screw. But this time using the Mellif compact impact driver. So we're going to take the second decking screw, put it here, and we're going to see how fast this one takes. Pardon me. Wow, that was really quick. So partial, I did have a longer extension on here, but it was hitting here, so that's why it came off. But this thing felt like it bit a lot faster. The Dewalt one did an awesome job, but I feel like this one was super quick. We're going to now install this up on the pergola with 6-inch screws, either 2 or 4 screws, and let's go check that out, see how fast these screw in. And that's your Mellif. Did you get it?
Yes.
So that was a Dewalt. So 6 inches are always hard to start, but as soon as you get them in, they're good to go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to screw in 2 screws. First using the Dewalt compact impact driver. They are 6-inch screws. We're going to screw them both in, and we're going to put them side by side and see which one goes down the fastest. And these are at maximum capacity, maximum speed. This one has 1 speed, the other one has 4 speeds. So we'll start with the Dewalt. So. Okay, now we're going to use a Mellif compact impact driver to screw in a 6-inch screw and see how long that takes. Alright, so now when we compare the Dewalt versus the brushless Mellif, they were pretty much comparable. The one thing I can say is that for the price point, Mellif, it's about half price of what the Dewalt version is, and there is an option on the Mellif where you can actually adjust your speed. So if you're a beginner, you can put on the lowest setting, and even if you push it all the way down, you won't go too hard, you won't strip out a screw, you know, whatever the case, that's a good option. Is it something that's worth saying, oh shoot, I gotta get this one versus the other one that doesn't have that? I can't say that, but I can say as far as how it compared with screwing in 6-inch screws and 2.5-inch screws, they're pretty comparable, and the Mellif is half price. So if you would like to save $60 or $70 depending on sales, I would definitely recommend Mellif, which is why I would give this a 5-star rating. And well, I also like the fact that it is a lot smaller here, so you can get into some tight spaces a little bit better than with the Dewalt. If you would like to buy a Mellif compact impact drill, feel free to go into my description below, and I will have a direct link that will allow you to get this item, and it will help me out as far as referrals. Alright, thank you for watching Andrew Tested. For more videos, make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and hit that bell so you can see the most updated videos when I post them. Until next time, see ya.